Joined now by Senator Chris Murphy, a Democrat of Connecticut, who's a member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. And I want to start on the second story there, which has been building over the weekend. Your understanding of what happened with Russia and what the president did or did not do and what the meaning of it all is.
So I think we have to rewind a bit here. At the beginning of the Trump presidency, open source reporting told us that Russia was starting to get more aggressive in Afghanistan. They were allegedly and reportedly starting to funnel weapons directly and through intermediaries to the Taliban. They were getting more involved in the political process, something they weren't doing to that extent under the Obama administration. The reports from this weekend, though, suggest Russia has been playing an entirely different game, that they are actually paying bounties for the heads of American soldiers, that they are paying out cash to Taliban operatives if they kill American soldiers. If that is true, it is a level of engagement in the Afghanistan theater that we have not seen previously, and it demands a response. And what the New York Times says is that, as you mentioned, the Trump team talked about this. They reviewed options, including asking Russia to stop, and even that was deemed too hot for Trump's taste. We didn't even ask them to stop, and that does beg the question, what on earth could Russia do to us that this administration would actually take seriously?
That question of the response, struck me as not an easy one, right? So in this case, if you have that intelligence and if it is actually verified, right, this is one of those tough governing challenges, right? We're not going to go to war with Russia. We're not going to, try to arm other militias that might be fighting the Russians. Maybe you could mobilize international effort to sanction on them, although they're being sanctioned all over the place. So it's not easy. They're not some button to press. But it's precisely those kinds of hard problems that are what presidents are for, and just seem just completely beyond the capacity 3.5 years into this of this particular administration.
Well, and once again, as you reviewed, we sent the exact opposite signal, right? We could have tried a number of different means to affect their decision-making in Afghanistan and save the lives of brave young American soldiers. But instead, we invited them back into the G7. We engaged with them on multiple occasions without even mentioning the fact that we apparently knew they were putting bounties on the heads of American soldiers. And so we effectively green-lit their assassination campaign against American soldiers, which is, of course, in many ways worse than doing absolutely nothing at all about it.